Hello and welcome. Welcome back. This is Redemption Goddess, and today I'm covering the old crabs in the barrel saying that black people use. You're keeping the black man down. You're keeping the. Supposedly we look the other way. Don't get it twisted. We for sure already look the other way. Not all, some. And you hear all of these little crazy rumors and conspiracies and all types of stuff that go on in the black community, and it's wild. Some of it is plausible. You like, I can kind of see that, and some of it is so out of this world. And many times the purpose is to avoid accountability, responsibility, atoning, redeeming. Is to avoid these things. See, if I can reflect away from myself and name call you a coon, a bed wench, you a this and a that, and you done traded and you blah, blah, blah. In the black community, we expect this loyalty that we are not even willing to give. I wanted to give you an example. This is a man, he's been on YouTube. I follow his channel. He's been on YouTube for quite some time. He exposes people. The majority of the people that he exposes, they're white or of no color, as Miss Cynthia G would say. They are of no... I like that saying of hers. He has, it doesn't matter. Whoever can get the smoke. When Spencer get a hold to your behind, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because he does his research and he uses your own words and research and things that you already have out here. Your stuff. The scammer stuff, he uses that. It's not like he's making up, oh, I just can't stand this person, and oh, I hate this person. Or, he tells you, yo, this is not personal, but it just really irks him. Like it irks me. I can't stand liars and double talkers. When you jump online, you put your face in front of this camera, and it does something to people. I don't care what nobody says. It does something to folks. And then you start adding in the subscribers or the followers, the fans or whatever. Then you add in the money. And it really does something to people. Not everybody can handle it. And we see black YouTube, we see that not everybody can handle it. Right? But then we see sections of YouTube that are informative, entertaining, The greatest thing is we get to choose. I'm pointing this man out because he goes around and everybody gets to smoke. If you on Instagram frauding, if you starting up whatever type of fraud scheme you think you starting up, and you put that stuff on the internet, he's going to get a hold to it and rip it apart. And if you are being disingenuous and lying and cheating and stealing and conning and scheming, oh baby, it's gonna come to light. But you don't hear what you don't hear. You don't hear nobody saying he trying to tear the white man down. You don't hear that. They may call him, they can't stand him because he's catching folks, he's putting people out of business or stopping their business because he's exposing them. So I'm pretty sure those people don't like him, but they can't say he lied on them. He ain't lying on them. What you mad because your little scheme and scam, it doesn't work? Same thing. But see, in the black community, especially if a woman, let a black woman. But especially a woman, if she try to speak up and say, hey, no, this is not right. This ain't cool. This person is lying. Something ain't right about this. It just ain't right. Oh, you shut your mouth. You trying to tear people down. You trying to You just shut your mouth, as if you don't possess the same freedom of speech everybody else does. Right? No, you're supposed to shut up. You're supposed to be fit, agreeable, friendly. Just be quiet and let folks scam and scheme. Folks hiding drugs. People sitting up here passing around diseases. People sitting up here not taking responsibility and not being accountable for their actions. And you supposed to just see white folks don't. And they always want to make this comparison. And I'm about to show you this shit ain't true. It's not true. They have beef. They beef over there. You know, they call each other names. This old dumb, stupid. It might not be as vulgar. It may be as vulgar. You got to go over there and see. But people try to make these comparisons. Try to always make it seem like black folks doing something out of the ordinary. No. When you have hateful, bitter, evil, fucked up people, it don't matter what color they are. And that is the biggest point that you have to realize. That's the first piece of it that you got to realize. Then once you realize that piece, you realize, okay, you don't keep nothing, you steal. So when you start thinking about all the stolen land, when you start thinking of all of the things that whoever's ancestors went through, in whatever country you went through it, you got to understand that those people and those things, those curses are following those people. Now, I understand if it's you that the curse is following. If it's you, if that's your parents, if that's your great-great-grandparents, if you are close in proximity to that evil, I understand why you're nervous, and I could understand why you would be mad. Same thing with these scammers. I understand why the scammers would be mad. I understand why a liar would be mad. I understand why someone who wants to go without critique would be mad. Because they saying, hey, you know, you got somebody sitting here listening to my every word, then I can't slip in my little stupid shit. I can't slip in my sneak disses. I can't slip in my lies. Because they gonna catch me. They gonna find me out. You know, and so then they begin attacking that person. You ain't got nothing better to do with your time. Well, no, sir, actually, I don't. Or no, ma'am, actually, I don't. This is exactly what I want to do with my time. You need to stop. You need to go on about your business. You know, and when you a black woman, that's when they feel like, oh, I just come kill you. They ain't trying to come kill Spencer ass. Oh, they not going to leave not one threat. Matter of fact, they'll subscribe and be under there. Yeah, bro, good job exposing them. You know, when it's some man-to-man shit, they always buddied up and shit. But when they can find some little woman somewhere or somebody that they feel is vulnerable enough that they can bully around, telling them what to do, and see when you don't fold, they try to double and triple down on that shit. Send other folks at you. Just don't nobody even care. It's hilarious to me. But I had to bring this comparison. It's another one. The guy is named CoffeeZilla, also a man of no color. He brings attention to all these scammers and gurus and all they little packages they selling for thousands of dollars. And I'm glad, because it helps you save money. You sitting up here. Oh, and they thrive during this time. During times of turmoil and economic turmoil, they thrive because people are looking for quick money. Now, they always looking for some quick, easy money. You know, but especially during these times when it's crunch time and they've mismanaged or, you know, whatever catastrophe that they're going through, they're trying to look for a quick fix. And here comes somebody telling you they can sell you some course. All you got to pay is $999 and you're going to be guaranteed to be making $10,000 a month. And they just are lying and lying and lying. Right? Same thing with these folks over in this manosphere and all these little different spaces they have. They sitting there misleading these dudes and turning them into beasts. They just talk all crazy, act all crazy, just behave as crazy as hell because they have no respect for women. None. They done lumped all these people into these different categories. And see, when somebody fly enough to call their ass out, see, they over there telling them, oh, look for the fit, fine, and friendly. And they find somebody that is, they not going for that bullshit. You're not going to be able to sell them no dream. They not going for your dream. They don't want your dream. And what happens, especially, we're going to talk about the black community now. When you turn down some black man, now you're an old bitch now. You're ugly. You was ugly anyway. He wanted your friend. Or just like that case in New York where they just beat the girl up. Bit her all in her face. Him and his little degenerate friends. Nobody in the crew was like, y'all, bro, stop. This is stupid. Nobody had no sense to do that. I done seen white dudes act a fool when the girl turned them down. Oh, you bitch, you ugly. I done seen it. Same Mexican. I done seen it with my own eyes. They act a fool. And so now they getting all this juice, all this energy. This negative ass energy. People over there pumping their ass up. Now they missing the parts when they telling them to wash their ass and work out and build up their savings. They miss that and try to go straight and go get them some ass. Get mad when the girl like, no. You just want money. You a gold digger. Okay. I think you need some gold to dig first, fool. And then you get to telling them off they mad, you know, they feelings hurt now. They either want to fight or cuss and holler and call your names and shit. And don't nobody even care about that shit. Because women is packing straps and kicking ass just like the dudes. And you already know, when you talking a whole bunch of shit, a lot of times them people be getting their ass whooped. The most shit you talk, the harder that ass whooping gonna come. You know. But in this, the notion that black folks should look the other way while folks is lying and scamming and acting a fool, that's what the fuck is wrong. We have looked the other way and pretended like wasn't nothing going on for too long. Wasn't nobody brave enough to step up and say shit. Now, the people that's stepping up and saying stuff, they get immediately labeled. You either a coon, a bed wench. Oh, you hurt my feelings some type of way. If I'm not even talking about you, I'm having a conversation about hoes or some shit, and you angry. Are you a hoe? I'm talking about hoes in this moment. People sitting up there selling they behind with they behind all out up and down the street. That's who I'm talking about. Is that you? But you're defaming women. No, correction. She's a woman in form, but what she out there doing is hoeing. I don't understand why you would, either you in the conversation to add to it, but you in the conversation just to be offended? And then this whole crabs in the barrel thing. Ain't nobody, listen, first and foremost, it is technically some folks that will sabotage the shit out your ass on purpose. But if you sitting up there looking for black folks to do it, other black folks, it could be any damn evil. Keep your motherfucking head on a swivel at all times. But one thing I know for sure, ain't nobody over there trying to tell me he need to shut his mouth. Other than the scamming, scheming folks that's mad. The only trolls and haters that he have is the scamming, scheming folks that are mad, or the people that have gotten convinced. You know, they done bought in, and it's their job to resell this MLM crap. Oh, and shout out to Pocket Watcher, because Pocket Watcher by JT. Now, I like him. I already did a video about him, but he also exposes scams. And so the difference between a person that is critiquing or reacting or exposing versus a troll just insults and disrupts. They're not even mad about any of the points of the video or the content that you have, because their primary thing is to jump on there. You old ugly bitch. Mama's cooking. Shut your mouth. Shut up before I kill you. That's a troll. A person that makes a page and talk about folks turning into clones and lizard people and stuff like this, Now, some of them people may for real feel like people eyes is they may for real think this shit. So I gotta separate them people. But those are troll people that put stuff out that they know for sure is not true. It's some old crazy ass shit. That's a troll. Calling people on their bullshit is not trolling. You can try to frame it however you want. If you want to forgive if you want to say, well, this person lied, but I forgive them, I'm still going to listen to them, take the meat, spit out the bone, whatever. I might not like their personality. Yeah, they just be lying, and yeah, they not trustworthy, but I'm still going to trust them. That's you. You want to co-sign for their ass up on the pages? That's you. But you got to understand the masses, they like to know when folks is lying. They like to know what they're getting. This not like they sitting up on no high horse, like they perfect. Right? It's not like a person is perfect. But if you sit up here and scam me and you say, well, you know, that's just part of the game. What? Oh, baby, if you in close proximity, you still gonna get a pumpkin head now. Especially if I can catch you, get a hold to you in person. But when you scamming and doing all that stuff, you pay with your bank card, you just dispute it with your bank, you'll be okay. And you know, folks do chargeback scams anyway, even if they was satisfied with the program. And now you want to talk about some hating and trolling, right? Let's talk about chargeback folks. Folks are to sit up here and consume a valuable product. Something somebody really sat down and put together, not Googling shit and whatever. Something somebody really sat down, a real course from their real knowledge and skills. And they sit down here, film it, put together the modules, do all of this stuff. And they charge you. That's something that's valuable. And you still will have people. They will buy this because they don't want to complete it for whatever reason. It's, you know, whatever their reasoning is. They will still do a chargeback and get to starting rumors about you being a scam artist. That's why people like this guy, Spencer, he makes sure he gathers the information. In some cases, some of these guys, they actually go and buy the course and review the course for you. Now, I don't think nothing is wrong with that. You providing a valuable service to the community. But let me tell you, when you're destroying, you want to talk about some crabs in the barrel, destroying the community. When you sit up here and harbor fugitives, hide people guns, go buy guns in your name for this one and that one, and doing all of this old bootleg ass bullshit. When you won't go start your business up right and go get you some damn insurance, because accidents and things like that do happen. When you want to bootleg and nigger rig shit all your whole life. I understand getting it started and doing little bits and doing what you got to do. But at some point, you got to come up out of that shit. And then when folks get to calling you and begging you to be accountable and then exposing you, now you want to be mad. Talking about some crabs in the barrel, pulling black folks down. Oh, please. Don't be mad when your evil is exposed, okay? You can't sow evil seeds and think you're going to get a beautiful plant back. When you sow evil, that demon going to grow up and eat your ass. It's going to eat you. And depending on how deep you sowed them seeds, it'll eat you, your children, your children's children, and them kids too. All of the damn kids. And this is why you do that self-reflection shit. I don't even understand why people be having time to leave me stupid ass comments. I don't even know how you have time. Now, sometime I will get onto a subject, I'll see it or see a video, and I want to leave. It's, you know, something was missing or I had a question or something. I'll get on there and leave a post and put it out there and see, you know, if people can elaborate or help me get some clarity or something like that. Yeah, I had time for that. And me being a content creator now, I have more time to go out there and find things to create content about. Yes, things that I'm interested in. And yes, I have the right to do that. Stop with this madness, self-awareness, and accountability. That blame game shit is old. Really, to tell you the truth, the name calling, the hollering, and the cussing is old. You know, it's actually just time for people to go on in the house. For real, go on in the house and quit playing. So much playing, 50 years worth of playing. And everybody talking about, oh, black folks are behind. Oh, please, everybody in America is behind. Except the folks who put their face and nose to the pavement and did what they had to do. They laughing at us. All the way around the board. You think Spencer give a damn about them trolls under his page? He grew his channel. Matter of fact, he taught me a lot about growing the channel. He grew his channel organically. He gives a lot of great advice and he has great content. And that's the trifecta that not there. I was just amazed at how many people telling me I need to stop, I need to quit, agreeability, friendliness, fit, all of this shit they just regurgitating from another content creator. But they not masculine. They not powerful. They not providers. The same people saying this, you have time to comment and mess around on YouTube. So that let me know you don't have shit to do. Let me know for sure you on that bullshit. And thankful to the people that actually comment, consider it. Not even just consider it. You can disagree with me as long as your tone. Hey, I disagree with you. This is not actually, this is what I got from this. I don't agree with you on this. Hey, that's cool. You don't have to agree with me. But when you start getting belligerent and all that sneak dissing mess, do you have a husband? The young man that left that comment, the amount of effort he put into trying to seem cordial in the first couple of sentences, disagreeing cordially, and then leaving that in the end. Honey, you could have wrote a poem. You could have went and wrote a Maya Angelou level type poem if you have that level of skill to be that sarcastic and sneak dissy. I wouldn't have wasted it on me. I wouldn't have wasted it on I would have went and wrote some real weird mind-blowing ass poem with that type of talent. I definitely wouldn't have had time to leave me no comment. But thank you. Thank you. So anyway, that was the moral of the story. Y'all, I'll link his page in the description box. He has great content. I'll link CoffeeZilla's in the description box, as well as Pocket Watcher JT's. You guys, please check out their channels. They create great content. It's very informative and it could save you some money. Especially if you're thinking about contributing to any of these little schemes and scams and stuff. It can really save you a bunch of headache and money and disappointment. And they can point you in a direction where you can actually go get that information from a credible source. So anyway, check out those pages. Like, comment below what are your thoughts. And as always, thank you so much for listening.